What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today, if you didn't realize it, we had a brand new download for the game, and you might be wondering, what did it change? Well, it changed two very big things. One of them, actually both of them, going to make a huge impact on this Star Expedition, so it should be pretty interesting to see what the hitters do with the S tier heroes. But even if you don't have an S tier hero, there's something for you too, because there's another new way on powering up your awakened hero copies, and you can transfer it from one hero to another. It's not stuck on that hero, so let's jump right into it. Let's talk about it. Let's get going. So there's two brand new things coming with this patch. We previously already previewed this on the TapTap servers last month. It finally made its way over here now that they are back from the national holiday. So you'll notice when you go into the Soul Temple, there's immediately a new icon, and beyond that, there is now two new abilities in the S tier and higher category. The first one being Ship Crusher. That one deals more damage, I believe, to shielded heroes. And then we have Hunter's Focus, which is the one that's essentially Defier for the entire HP bar, but you just have to have over like 50% crit chance, which is pretty simple in all honesty. Let's talk about the Soul Gathering statue. So this one right here is the new thing. Bam, we're gonna take a screenshot of that. This is where you can add more power to your heroes. You can pick which heroes get this power. Let's go over and show you guys first how many charging points you get for each one of these. Now, these points don't go directly to the heroes. You need to accumulate a certain amount of power here first before they turn into actual points, and we're going to show you that here today. In the Soul Gathering statue feature, soul power can be obtained by disassembling heroes with any awakening tier. You can distribute soul power to strengthen the soul awakened heroes. The statue's charging progress will grow by disassembling soul awakened heroes. Each full progress grants you 1 soul power. So again, that's what I'm talking about. You have to disassemble a certain number of points, and then that gives you 1 point of power to assign to a hero. The higher the awakening tier, of course, the higher the disassembling power, blah, blah, blah. Soul power can be distributed to heroes with an awakened tier of B- or higher, which can boost the attribute bonus of the soul awakening hero. Doesn't affect the actual main stats themselves. Those don't change. The stats on the hero are the stats on the hero. It's not like you can pump them up and then sell the copy. There's a limit to the soul power that a hero can obtain based on their awakening tier. After soul power is distributed, boosted effects will be affected for main heroes only. Distributed soul power can be viewed and adjusted like we saw before. If the hero with the soul power is listed in the auction house, all the hero power is returned. So you want to see what this is doing. So we have a lot of hero copies chilling here. Well, I guess not a lot, but you guys can see here we have this 100 bar, and you can kind of filter it and everything. You can see putting an E hero in only gives you 5 points, whereas putting a B hero in gives you 1,800 points. So you can see here, if we were, it actually has a really nice button too, D or below, just to make sure you don't scrap any hero copies you really wanted to keep around. In all honesty though, if you want to do something like this, you can see it gives you a lot of progress. Even this B- is worth 1,000 points. And again, if you ever wonder how many points you're going to get for a hero that you're doing it to, this little guide is going to show you exactly how many. Now, should you do this as an average player? I don't know. It's hard to say, but what we are going to do is we're going to select everything. We're just going to scrap it all. We almost get 10,000 points here. So we're going to disassemble. It says, are you sure you want to consume these heroes? Confirm. You get any resources that were on them back. And now you can see we have an available of 96 soul power. What do you do with this? Because we had 9,600 points, we get 96 soul power, and you can see how far the progress bar is if you go over. So when we jump into here now, you'll notice we have 96 power. What you can do is you can see there is an upper limit on your heroes, and it's based on the rank and power of the hero. So this one's here, the power it has is 3,393. This one is 3,842. The A tiers are of course lower of the stat boost that you can give them, but this gives them an equal amount of attack and HP. So perfect example, we're just going to show this right here. We can give all this power to him. I wonder what the break point is for the plus. So it's like 84 for point. That's weird. 84, and then it drops down to 66. So that's a difference of what, 18? I don't really know this, like the breakpoints for the speed don't make a lot of sense in my opinion. They really don't. So like the first 33 points just goes only one speed, but okay, that's different. But if you do confirm this, we allocate this extra power, so that's giving him 96 additional attack. Not much overall. You'd really have to invest a ton of like B tier, B minus and higher heroes into this, which means the auction house is going to get a little aggressive right now, to say the least. But this is going to give you a bunch more power. Even if you have an A tier hero, you can give your hero about a 50% boost in their attack stat and their HP stat, while also giving them more speed, which is pretty interesting. And of course, at any time you want to do it, you can just recycle, confirm recycling soul power from all heroes. You can just get it back. You can reassign it for someone else. It doesn't really matter. It's distributed, recycle. There's no cost to doing this, so it's very simple to move it around. And like they said, if you have this power allocated to this Aspen and then you jump on over to the auction house and you try to list this hero, which I can't anyway because it's attached to something, if you try to list it once you've attached some power to it, like it said up here, it's just going to redistribute it into your temple again, or not temple, your statue. There you go, soul gathering statue. You just put that power back in here. Easy peasy. You're not really losing anything, and pretty simple. Now, the only thing I want to talk about here is the fact that the auction house is probably going to get a lot of things bought up right now. Prices might increase as well. Let me just check buyout price. 250 is not bad for these B minus heroes. You're basically spending 250 for 1,000 extra power, which 1,000 turns into what, 10 additional attack. That math right? You have to kind of figure out if that's what you want. Yeah, because 100, you get 1,000 for B minus, right? 1,000 for B minus, which gives you 10 points essentially. So you have to decide, is going into this auction house, looking at like maybe even B tiers and seeing what the buyout price on B tiers is. The bidding scene is going to get much more aggressive. So this is almost double, or actually it's more than double the price. But what is it giving? Is it giving double? No, it's not. So going for the B minus is probably gonna be the best. Honestly, going for the C minus is probably still the play. 450, so it's just about half, but you're going from a cost of 250 all the way down to, come on, refresh, 88. That's a deal. So you're going to see a much bigger demand for C minus heroes. They're probably going to creep up closer to 100 in all honesty. We'll have to see what people do though, because previously you bought these C's up to retire them for Soul Awakening Galas. However, now you're buying them up to get 4.5 points of attack. So I don't think I'm going to invest too much into this right now. I know the big whales are probably going to. I don't know if the average player should either. That's something we'll have to decide down the road. The statue is here. If you guys want to power up your hero, now's the time. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.